Okay, so after months of nothing at all, we finally have news from Star Citizen. CI Grid is actually alive and well. We were worried there for a second, but now it's time to sell more crap. So yeah, this is what they are best at. Behind the ships, alright.
Starlancer Attack is a variant of the Starlancer series. It kind of takes the Starlancer chassis and outfits it with a more offensive loadout.
It's got remote turrets on top. The co-pilot's got some fun little missile turrets at the rear to keep people off the back end. You don't have access to every single gun on it. There's only 4 pilot-controlled guns.
You'll notice immediately from the exterior that it has these new 2 twin size 5 man turrets.
What makes this MISC is the shape language that was used to make this turret. It replicates the exterior of the ship, which contains round forms, welded forms, and chunky shapes.
MISC as a manufacturer are kind of really proud of their manufacturing and they're not afraid to show it. You kind of see all the compound forms that reveal the underlying structure, where the fuel cells are, but it's a little more refined. Paneling is a lot cleaner. It's not something like a Drake ship where everything's just completely exposed.
I really like the MISC look. It's got this sort of darker stealth armor, so it looks really sleek. The guys have done a really great job with the lighting on it. It's got this really mean looking red lighting. It just looks really sick.
Yeah.
It does not have a cargo lift, but it still has your cargo bay in the back for 96 SCU and space for hauling ground vehicles. And you also have the addition of a hangar up top.
There were a lot of requests for a version that could carry a ship, so I'm glad we've managed to figure that out.
It can accommodate 1 Fury, but if you are a good pilot, you can accommodate 2 as well.
What we've done is we've stripped out the Max's separate habitation rooms and replaced those with the hangar.
It's not that much big, but it's compact. It has a landing pad there with really cool small refueling parts.
We've extended.
I think a 100, let me know in the comments, guys, do you think a 100 series would fit here, like across? I think it would. I have no intention of dragging around a shitty Fury, but a little 100i series, that would be a nice ship to have in there, if it fits.
We've extended the Max's habitation kitchen area to have its own bunk room. On the lower deck, we've replaced the long cargo bridge sort of area with a troop deployment area where some soldiers can jump out of an extending gantry.
Why?
And between that and the cargo bay is a small medical room.
No other MISC ships has a medical bay, so it was a bit hard at the first to get used to it, how the design will be. What I feel the people will notice most will be the aesthetic of it. These bright lights and those metal floors. It's a bit high-tech, but it's not very high maintenance.
The engineering and the cockpit are the same as the Max.
And in the cockpit, it's very spacious. It's accommodate pilot, co-pilot. It looks really cool because it's integrated with the bridge.
The turret room is located in the belly of the ship. At first glance, it resembles a shrine to warfare, with all the red lights around and the ammunition, and the turret seats on the left and the right. It looks really cool. The animations are really cool, from the hatch closing over the player to the seat rotating and going into the turret, and the guns sliding out in preparation for battle.
The Starlancer would be for teams of players who really like missions in a large group of soldiers. As well as the actual people crewing the ship and the turrets, you've got quite a lot of space for ground pounders with rifles. The cargo bay in the back can be used for some of the smaller vehicles like the Cyclone. I think it's a really good ship for just team play.
Find it. Okay, there you go. There you go. I don't know, man. Let me know what you think. Obviously, people like it here. I see the reaction seems to be pretty positive, but dude, it's always the same thing. This is already nerfed. You already have 4 size 4 guns for a pilot. So, and what is a size 3 shield? 2 size 3 shield, is it? I don't know. You're better off with a Connie Taurus. You're better off with a Corsair probably as a solo pilot, which is what we mostly are. So I like that it has a regen bed. I would have gotten rid of all of that bullshit for the drop seats and all of that crap. Really doesn't seem to be something that people need at all. And have more cargo space. That would have made a very cool ship. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be around there. So that's what we have from CIG. We have a company that disappears for months and only shows up when they have some more crap to sell, which will get nerfed. They will make it weaker, slower, less hull HP, and it's rinse and repeat. They nerf the last thing they sold, and they OP whatever they want to sell now, and it's always going to be the same cycle. So yeah, be wary about this. This is what they've always done. Okay, see you later, guys. Take care.